Guys, how are you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So we are going to do another of our 3Commas tutorials, and we are going to set up a bot that trades a custom TradingView indicator. And also what we're going to do, this is going to be the start of a daily series now where we're going to keep track of this bot, and also over the next week or so we're going to set up other bots too, that we're going to run them all at the same time. And see if we can build ourselves up a bot trading portfolio, and yeah, keep a track of, keep that updated on that, tweak it, have a look at it, and yeah, it should be an interesting new daily series of videos that we can do. So yeah, straight over to here. So this is my 3Commas. I will actually get rid of the myself in the bottom of the screen actually, so just so that I'm not just covering any of the screen. So right, so here we go. So this is the strategy that I'm going to employ. This is my custom indicator called the Dominator. So as you can see, it flips between buys and sells. So we're going to take buys when it flips to buy, take sells when it flicks to sell, when it clicks down to sell. And as you can see, over a period of time, it seems to do okay. We have actually got a strategy tester for this. For you guys that have this, we're actually operating on a look back length of 18 on a 12-minute chart. I know some of you guys have the Dominator in the group. So this is one we're going to use, and also we'll get the strategy I really struggle with saying that word, strategy tester, so I can show you the efficacy of this strategy. So we're going to click on here, we're going to change the look back length to 18. We're going to change the long take profit to 0.4. We're going to take the short term profit to 0.4, and then we leave the stops at 0.5 respectively. So click OK, and as you can see, this is our equity curve. 81% return from $100, and this is over it's a 3-month period. So I'll just show you. It's 515 trades. Here's the list of trades, and they start here. First trade on the 9th of March. So obviously we're about the 6th of June. So March, April, May, June. We're not about the 6th of June. We're at the start of June. So less than 3 months basically. So less than 3 months using this strategy from $100, we would have made a return of $81, and we would have had a max drawdown of $7.32. So over that time we would have made a gross profitable trades of 245 trades. 130 of that dollars was long, 114 was short, and then we made a loss losing trades that totaled $163. $80 that was long, and $80 of that was short. Right, so we'll get rid of that. We don't need the strategy tester anymore. Right, so that's the indicator. So first and foremost, we are going to go over to 3Commas to set up the bots. So we're here on the account. I've got some of my exchanges connected. I've got 3 exchanges connected here to Bitmex, from 3Commas to Bitmex. So Bitmex 1, Bitmex 2, Bitmex 3. Don't ask me why they're in that order. It's probably the order that I put them in, but there we go. So let's go over to DCA bots. So we're going to create a bot. Obviously I don't have any here at the moment. I don't have any deals. There's nothing really to see here. No deals, no deal history. So we're starting from fresh, starting from scratch. So we can keep track of all this. So create our very first bot. So we click create a bot. So it is actually going to be a Bitmex long bot. It's the first one. So this is where we're going to take our long strategy. We're actually going to connect it to Bitmex 2. We're going to connect it to our Bitmex 2 bot. So yep, let me just have a look. Bitmex 3, Bitmex 1, Bitmex 2. Right, so here we go, Bitmex 2. So we're going to use the pair BTC. We can actually start to type it, or we just find it, because obviously I'm going to type in XBT and they all start with XBT. So there we go. So this is our Bitmex pair. Nope, sorry. Wow, almost messed up there, didn't I, guys? It's this one here, the XBT USD. So this is going to be the long strategy. We are going to use a base order size of in dollar terms. So we're going to do XBT USD. If we were to click it in just XBT. I mean, XBT, just consider that as BTC. So this amount would have been an amount of BTC. So if we put 1, then it would have been 1 BTC trade. But we're going to put it as XBTC USD, and we're going to start off with just a $2,000 contract position size. Safety order size we'll just put as 100, but we're not going to have any safety orders, so we won't need to consider that. We're going to start with a limit order. We're going to do leverage custom. We're going to do 25x. Our stop will be way before 25x value will be liquidated, but we're going to put 25x in, and we are using a TradingView custom signal. So we're going to select TradingView custom signal. So like we said, our take profit is going to be 0.4 percentage of total volume. That's fine. It doesn't matter whether we do base order or total volume, because we will only have the one base order. We're not going to have any ladders into the trade. We're not going to have a trailing take profit, because we're just going to take the profit at that level. In fact, what we may do, we'll mix it up a little bit. We'll have a 0.5 take profit, and then we will have trailing, but we'll have trailing as 1. So in case we get a spike and we go straight up, we will have a 0.5% profit, but then we will then take the profit at 0.4 if it would be likely that we would hit that, but either way that would make our profit 0.4. So a little bit different to our strategy tester, but obviously we can't test the strategy with a trailing deviation, a trailing take profit. And yeah, like I said, we could have a spike up, and it would be great to get obviously a lot more gains, and that could increase our returns. So obviously we're going to have a stop loss. Our stop loss is going to be 0.5%. That's going to close the deal. We're not going to have a stop loss timeout. What a stop loss timeout is, that means if you get a spike down and the market basically collapses for like a certain amount of time and then wicks and gets back up, it's just not going to hit your stop. But I actually really don't like that as an idea, because if you're going to hit your stop, you have to hit a stop. You don't want to be exposed to a massive wick down still in your position, potentially even getting liquidated also, and then just hoping that it comes back up. And if it does, then great, we're still in the trade. If it doesn't, then we're taking obviously an even bigger loss of the percentage we set our stop loss at, and potentially a lot higher loss. So I don't personally like that. If you're trading like a lower leverage account, and you're trading maybe longer term trades with bigger stops and bigger losses, bigger stops and bigger profits, then maybe that would work for you. So it's not that it's bad in principle, it's just bad for my particular strategy. And we're not going to use a trailing stop loss either, I don't think. Let me just think about it. Do I want a trailing stop loss? No, I don't know. Right, so max safety trade count, none. We're gonna have no safety trades, so we don't really need to look at any of this because we're not having any safety trades. And I think I can put that to 0 as well, but it won't really matter as long as they are, or whatever they are, as long as this is 0, so we're not actually taking them. We don't actually need any of these advanced settings. So that is literally everything we need to create that bot. Everything we need on. So we'll click create bot. Bot created, bot saved successfully. We're not going to start it at the moment. In fact, we will start it because it's not getting any signals yet, so that's fine. So we're going to copy this into a new bot. Except for this bot is going to be called the short bot. In fact, we're going to change the names of this. So Bitmex 2, 12 Bitmex 2. In fact, we'll just call it 12 min 18 look back on the Bitmex 2. We'll put a dominator, so we just know what indicator it is, but we should know that anyway. So we're going to put that in there. This is going to be a short bot, so we're going to click short here. Exchange, the same exchange, Bitmex 2, the same pair, and then everything should really be the same, really. Limit order, custom. Just got to make sure the main thing is that we've got strategy short here, because this is the short one, not the long one. So TradingView custom signal, we've got the same target take profit trailing deviation, we've got the same stop loss on, we have got all these set to 0. So yeah, all that is all the same. This did need to be changed to short. In fact, we'll put short at the end. Right, so we're going to copy that because we are just going to edit the name of our last one as well. So create that bot. We'll start that one as well. Bots turned on. Right, we'll go to our bots. So we've got these two bots now. We've got here, and we are just going to edit this name because I wanted to actually change it to long here. So it's the same as the other one, all except for the long part, because this is the long bot if you see just here. So we'll save that. Right, so all that saved successfully. So that basically will enter our trades as long as it gets a signal from TradingView to tell it to enter a trade. So about that signal from TradingView, how are we going to do this? So what we want to do, so assume we're going to do the long bot first. So assuming we want to enter a long trade, we have to work on the assumption that we are potentially already in a short trade. So we would have to close that short trade. So what we're going to have to do then first is go back to our bots. We're going to have to go to our short bot, because this is where we find the commands. This is where we actually find the commands to control the bot. So we're going to look here. This has changed since I last used it. So message deal for start, message to close order at market price, message to close all deals at market price, message to close market price and stop bot, message to cancel deal, message to cancel. So obviously you can see all of the orders that we can do. So what we actually want to do is, if we're in a trade, we want to close that trade, close those deals at market price. We don't want to stop the bot because the stop keeps running. So it's this one here. So we'll show this code, and this is what we need to, this is the code that we need. So let's just select that. There we go. And what I'm going to do, rather than paste it into my alert here, into my alerts on TradingView, firstly I'm going to put it in this JSON formatter, which is going to allow me to check that the code works fine. So we're going to put a comma because we're then going to have to put in another order. So that's closed. That will close all our deals at market price. So it's going to close it with a market order, not a limit order, of any short trades that we're in, because this is the short bot. So now we've done that. Now we can look to actually open our long trades. So we're going to go into our long bot here, and we're going to message for deal start signal. So we don't want to start with a limit, we just market order. So we don't want to oh, there isn't one on here anyway. That's controlled by the bot. So we're going to message this, literally this is it, message for deal start signal. Show that, copy this from the bottom here, copy, and then we're going to paste that in there. Let me just process this, see what it says. Yeah, we've got it. What we have to do is we need to put these larger brackets in here. So what, these sort of square brackets, so we put those in. That combines to all orders. So now we should get a green. So you can see we've got green here now. So that shows that this code is fine. So one last thing I want to do is I want to put a delay between closing this bot and closing the position and opening, just so that there isn't any sort of a mix-up in the Bitmex orders. So we're going to put a delay of 10 seconds, basically. So we're going to do this, then have a delay of 10 seconds, and then we're going to then do the next order. Yeah, maybe, actually, I do think that was wrong. We need to put the delay into this one here, because this is the order that's going to have the delay before it actually gets operated. So we're going to put this delay of 10 seconds here. I guess that's right. To be honest, we could put a delay of 5 seconds in the first one as well, just so that we have got a delay between the two, just so that we're sure. Click process again to check we're all okay, and we are all okay and good to go. So this is our code to actually activate the deal. We're going to close any open position we've got at a market price, and then we're going to open basically the deal, which will be at a limit order, because that's what our bot settings was. So this is to open a long trade. So now we're going to go to TradingView. We need to set an alert then. So here's how we set the alert. We click the alert button here. The condition is going to be the dominator here. That is our condition, and the condition is going to be long. So basically when it clicks to buy, that means long. So we're going to basically get the alert then, and we're going to get it at once per bar close. So when the bar closes, then the next candle will be when we open the trade. So we won't sort of get faked out into a trade before we actually get the buy or the sell signal. So we don't need to show the pop-up. We don't need to show the, well, we actually just need to go to a webhook URL. So as you can see, I'm actually currently got saved as a preset an Alertatron one here. So I do just need to delete that because we're not using Alertatron. So I need to go over to 3Commas, and does it tell me on here where we send the TradingView signal to? It does not. Let me just see where I can find it. We'll go back to our dashboard. I'm sure it's just signals at 3Commas or something. We'll just see if we can find it in here. TradingView. We'll just put TradingView, so it should come up with that. In fact, we'll put webhook. That's clearly the better thing for us to search. So yeah, so here it is. Here's the webhook URL, so I can click on this here. 3commas.io trade signal. So here we go. Let me just find where that is to copy and paste it. Where is it? Where are you for me to copy and paste? Let me find it. Here it is. So this is our webhook URL link. So we'll click and copy this link, copy link address, go back over to our TradingView, click that in. So there we go. So that is as trade signal. This has actually changed as well. So this should basically activate our trade, and then the message will be, we'll just put a message long 12 min dominator, long 12 min dominator. So more actions. We don't want to play a sound or have send email to SMS or anything like that. We just got the webhook in. We've got the right. Oh no, sorry. What am I doing, guys? This is where I need to actually type the message that then goes to thingy. So just ignore that, just typing rubbish in. That is because I'm used to using a different platform that is a bit more complicated to use. So right, we've got it this time. So let me get rid of this and we'll paste that in. So this is what is then going to get sent to 3Commas to basically activate our trade. So we're going to click create. So that will populate in our alerts just here. And you can see it's in green as well, so it is on. So yeah, that's all fantastic and all basically ready to go. So now we need to set up our short bot. So our short bot is obviously, it's just going to be the opposite of what we've done. So we're going to go to our short bot on here to get the sorry, going to go to our long bot first, because that's obviously how we know to close our short bot is by the code for the long bot. So we go to our long bot. We're going to then look here at the message to close order at market price, or no, sorry, to close all deals at market price. So we're going to select this here. Don't ask me why we can't drag down to select, but we can't. But hey, we can work around that. Don't need that anymore. And we're going to basically paste that in, and remember we need to put those square brackets around it. We'll put a delay of 5 seconds. So this is to close all at market price. So now we're going to go over to our short bot so we can get the code that we need to type in to start the short bot deal. So message for deal start signal. So this is the one we need. Click on this and that's what we need to start the deal. So let's get this selected. Got it into the JSON formatter, comma, enter, and then large bracket, process, and then this will be fine. Look, telling us it's all fine. So we're going to select that now. So that's all selected, and we're going to go into our trading view. So we're now going to set an alert for our short. So we're going to click on here. We're going to select the dominator. We're going to select the short. We're going to select once per bar close. Our webhook has saved, so that's great. No more actions. We don't need any more actions. we can't click open-ended for this alert, so we'll have to keep changing its expiry date, and then we're going to put in our code which is there and click create, and that should basically populate there. So I'm just gonna click on these now just to double check. So this is going to be our short bot, and let me just check. We've got bot ID. We're going to short the long bot, which is 660, and I'm going to open the long one, which is, sorry, this is short, then open the short one, which is 671. So the next one should be 671 first and 660. So let's have a look at this one. So this is the long one, so 671 first and then 660 afterwards. Just to check you've got them in the right order. So that is basically all set up now. So you are literally ready to go, and you just need to make sure that your bots are turned on. But you guys saw I just allowed them to be turned on when I created them. So we've got the risk management set in there, and we've got the TradingView signals. It will obviously we want to wait for a signal to come through to tell us to enter a trade, just to check it all works okay. And yeah, so that is ready to go. So like I said, guys, I'll keep you updated with the progress of these bots over basically every day. We'll do an update, and we will add some more bots in, maybe to some more pairs also, as I have a little crunch of the numbers to see what I fancy to create. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, I gotta look forward to getting back, setting these 3Commas bots up, and yeah, hope to make some nice profit from these, hopefully. But yeah, we'll keep track. We'll all know in real time. We'll be able to look to adjustments to make, see where things may be going wrong or not, or if we aren't really performing the way we want to. But we saw the equity curve. We know overall it does work out quite well over a lot of trades over a long period of time. So fingers crossed, guys. Right, so that's the end of this video. So yeah, remember, not financial advice, guys. If you guys are gonna set up your 3Commas, I've got a link in the description. That would obviously massively help support my channel and won't cost you anything. And yeah, so thanks for listening, guys, and I will speak to you all soon.